Now, from WYDC TV, this is Big Fox News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Scott Beadle with Big Fox News. New York State Police bust two people for allegedly making meth at a local motel. They arrested 23-year-old Bradley Bismarck and 33-year-old Sarah Zimmer. Troopers were called to O'Brien's Inn Wednesday night for a disturbance. They say they found the pair with meth-making materials in their room, and a search in nearby woods also turned up a slew of meth-making materials like gas generators and lab equipment. And they also found the drug. Zimmer was sent to jail on $2,500 cash bail. Bismarck was sent to jail without bail. Each year, the Twin Tiers Honor Flight flies a group of veterans from the greater Binghamton area to Washington, D.C. free of charge so that they can see the war memorial dedicated to their service. Tomorrow, World War II veteran Sergeant Jim Roush will become the first Chemung County Nursing Facility resident to join in this amazing experience. Big Fox reporter Rachel Madej spoke with Sergeant Roush before he embarked on the trip of a lifetime.
Sergeant Jim Roush was reading the newspaper one day when he happened upon a small article about the Twin Tiers Honor Flight.
And I thought, gee, I might qualify. So I called them up. They sent me the forms to fill out. Wow.
In 1943, right after graduating high school, Sergeant Roush was drafted into the Army. He trained in radio and radar communications, joining the U.S. Army Air Corps before it was called the Air Force.
No more Army Air Corps. Army Air Corps won the war in Europe, we felt, because we did a real bang-up job.
Roush was assigned to England, where he worked as a radio operator in a B-17 Flying Fortress bomber.
Our plane got shot pretty badly by Messerschmitt.
That incident killed two of the members on Roush's plane and permanently injured his leg. But Roush says his time in the Army shaped who he is as a person and changed how he thought.
It gave me more self-confidence in myself, make decisions, and to live life thinking tomorrow will be a better day.
Roush went on to have a family and work for the IRS, a job that he says he still gets recognized for today.
Jim Roush, oh, I remember you. You were the income tax man. Yes, let me shake your hand.
Mr. Roush, you've served in the Army, you had a career in media at a television station, you worked for the IRS for 25 years. You've worn more hats than most people do. Up until this point, you've lived a much fuller life than most people do. What do you think's the most valuable thing you've learned?
Pay your taxes.
In Elmira, Rachel Madej with Big Fox News.
Some pretty good advice there. Sergeant Roush and 60 other veterans will take that flight tomorrow. Roush says he's looking forward to finally seeing the Capitol for the first time and, of course, getting to meet those other veterans. But what he said he's most looking forward to is sharing that experience with his son, Jim. An invasive species may have made its way to New York. DEC officials say the spotted lanternfly was first discovered in Pennsylvania in 2014. Last fall, a single spotted lanternfly was found in New York. As a result, the state has upped its efforts to detect the bug. State officials say the insects feed on 70 types of plants, including maples, apple trees, grapevines, and hops. If you do happen to spot a spotted lanternfly, you can send a message and photos to spottedlanternfly@dec.ny.gov. We're looking at some cooler, rainier weather for our weekend. Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers has your Big Fox forecast next.
Here's your local stock market update from Big Fox. Now, your Twin Tiers forecast from Big Fox.
And welcome back, everyone. Have some showers and thunderstorms making their way into our area here in the next 24 hours. Could be some very active weather, especially to our south. Here's our future radar, 10 o'clock at night, showing the showers moving through. Again, some yellows and reds on the radar, indicating some heavier rain. 6 o'clock in the morning, then the heavier rain actually moves a little further to our south, near Williamsport, Pennsylvania, for example. And actually areas south of that's where they could see some gusty winds or some heavy rain and hail. Here's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on our Saturday. Again, still seeing a few scattered showers in the forecast across our region. And temperatures a little bit cooler, too. Here's a look at our 7-day forecast. 58 degrees, the high on our Saturday. 68 by Mother's Day Sunday. Hitting a temperature of 80, though, next week. The warm weather really comes back. As we get to the middle part of next week, we'll still see temperatures in the low 80s by Monday and Tuesday. Maybe see another chance of some rain moving in by the middle part of the work week, and then temperatures eventually falling back in the low to mid 70s. So looking like some chances for rain here, and also some warmer weather, especially early next week.
All right, you ready, Chris?
Yes.
It is time once again for our Pet of the Week. Misty is now at Tanner's Paws and looking for a good home.
So this is Misty, the world's biggest lap dog. She is a Great Pyrenees. She's 4 years old. She was a former puppy mill mom. And Misty's breed needs a lot of exercise, so she would do best with a family who's willing to walk her or maybe has a large backyard where she can exercise. She's so beautiful, so friendly. As you can see, she has this big, thick coat, so she's going to need to be groomed. She's so loving, so affectionate. Come down to Tanner's Paws and see her.
Tanner's Paws is open tomorrow from 10 to 2, located at 117 West Market Street in Corning.
A cute dog for sure. A little big for the lap, but a cute dog.
Bigger than Rachel.
That's right.
Well, thanks for joining us on Big Fox News. Have a great weekend.